Take me out to California. Take me out to California.
Hi, stranger.
Hey, what a surprise! Good to see you. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Oh.
Thanks for meeting us at
Yeah.
our planned location.
Welcome
Yeah.
to California. We have a camp right down the road, so
Oh, cool.
come on.
Hop on
Yeah,
in.
thank you. Herzlich willkommen zur Bully Love Story in Kalifornien. Heute darf ich einen Tag mit Kit und JR verbringen und die beiden waren dabei, als der Hashtag Vanlife tatsächlich das erste Mal online ging.
With every star, we are born again. Open your heart, spend less time in your head.
So take me out to California, where the sun is always high, where the streets are paved with gold and no one ever gets old. I'll be longing for that day. If you come, take me home to California.
Here we
It's
are.
amazing.
Yeah. We found the oldest oak tree we could for you.
Oh, that's amazing. So
Welcome
where
to
are
camp.
we?
We call it Sunrise Kingdom,
That's-
wherever we're camped.
This scene happens a lot all across the United States.
Really?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you really go in the middle of nowhere usually.
We always are somewhere like this. We're always somewhere silent, where we're away from people. We like people, but we like to camp away from them. We like to be where it's quiet, where you can see the stars, where you can see the birds.
Yeah, I'll be coming real soon. So take me out to California, where the sun is
And that's it.
Wow.
That's camp.
That's camp.
That's all you gotta do. Pop the top and you're home.
Home is where
You're
you
so independent. I have nothing to do.
Well, come, help me make the fire.
Okay, we will do. And I got experience, so a couple of years ago I was here in California on a campsite and there was a big RV parking next to me. They're lighting their fire, sitting the whole evening in the RV with air conditioning,
no.
but the fire has to be run. Wow, what's going
That
on?
sounds typical, actually. Yeah. To
American.
many Americans, it's not a camp if you don't have a fire.
Ah, okay.
But to us, that's more of like a special occasion. If it's cold, we'll
Yeah.
light a fire, or if we're
We
having
have
like
company.
company,
Thanks.
or if it's a date, we'll do date night
Ah, okay.
on the road, and
Yeah.
our special night will be like, let's have a fire and
Ah,
make a nice dinner.
that's cool.
Yeah. Maybe twice a month we make a fire because
The thing is, we're camping every single day of the year. So, you can't just it's not just like a holiday thing and just one and done and we go back. We're doing this every single day of the year. So not every day do we make a fire, more for a special occasion.
So but when you're saying you are not camping and you're camping every day, does it mean you are really living in the bus
Oh yes.
we're in the bus full time. We live in
full
the bus
time? And not only for Insta, you are really living in it full time.
Yes,
every day.
every item that we own in the entire world is inside that bus. Every single day we sleep in that bus. Every day we drive it down the road to a new camp spot.
And how long? Because I met a lot of van lifers who are talking to me and they're saying, I'm living in a van, and I ask, how long? It's last week. So how long are you living in the van?
We've been doing this for 10 years. This is our 11th year in the bus.
No.
Yeah.
Yes. Full time.
11 years, full time in the bus.
Yeah.
I'm
It's been a long time.
It's really a long time. So I love camping. I really love camping. And I enjoy it to stay in the car. So you maybe have seen that I lived in the ID bus for 120 nights in 1 year.
Oh,
Which
you
is-
lived
which-
in the ID bus?
Yeah, but only 120 nights
third
a
of
year.
the year.
Only a third. You are doing it full time. And I think, and I was mainly on my own, so it must be really kind of challenging sometimes to live two people in the bus.
Yes, it's true. We're tied at the hip.
Oh my gosh.
Like this
We
all
are
the time.
we're together a lot, and that's taken over the years. We've had to learn and how to handle that. It's difficult being in such a small space all the time. How do you make a life that's fulfilling when
Yeah.
you're always next to each other? We have a lot of tactics. I don't know. Do you want me to talk about them? I don't know. Okay.
Absolutely. Maybe I can go to
Yeah.
live full time in a van, and I need these advices.
Okay.
Yes, I would actually say the Westphalia model of the bus, what Sunshine is, has many things that has helped us out with that. Like, for example, with the swivel seat in the front, you can turn it around and one person can be in the front of the bus, one person can be in the back. With the pop top going up, you can put the bed out. Sometimes we've had someone go up in the top and they'll be reading a book and someone will be downstairs. It almost feels like you have two different rooms.
Yeah, we kind of consider our upstairs in the top one room. So like that's our bedroom, and downstairs is our living room. So some nights if we just need some space from each other, one of us, I'll go upstairs, I'll read a book. JR will stay downstairs and do whatever he does. I don't even know what you're doing. And we put on headphones and then we're in different spaces. And that's one way we get space from each other.
So if you compare traveling, so you have been now 10 years on the road, which is a long time. How have things been changing between now, 5 years ago, and 10 years ago?
In the beginning of #VanLife, we never knew where that was going to go. Our friend Foster started the hashtag, and he was like, yeah, man, it's like thug life, except for it's like van life, man. And he was like all about it. And we were like, Foster, I don't get it. Okay, sure. And, you know, we've posted photos with Sunshine and the tag and everything. And then, yeah, people caught on and thought that that was cool, and it kind of grew into something. But like Kit said, in the beginning, it was something that was more underground, and we would just live the life we wanted to live and not tell people that that's what you're doing because they would think you were weird. But now when we go around, we'll stop and people ask you, hey, you live in that thing? And it's like, never got that question many years ago. Yeah.
It's been difficult to cultivate relationships with other people on the road because we're always moving. We don't get the luxury of seeing a friend once a week the way many people do. So we'll see a friend, stop and visit them, and it might be 2 or 3 years before we're back in that area to see them again. And how we cultivate having any kind of social life on the road, because we're in areas like this so often, we're sleeping here. So our social life will be maybe someone is camping down the road and we might talk to them. And across time, we've had to learn how to integrate people into our lives. The first few years on the road, we spent a lot of time alone, just the two of us. And then we realized, wow, having other people in your life is pretty important.
In a year, 365 nights in the bus, or are they 1 or 2 nights maybe in a hotel or so?
Once a month, we typically will budget to be in, like, we have the budget that if we want it to go in a hotel. So yeah, that's usually like, again, our real fancy night is a hotel. Once a month. 12 nights a year, we'll do a hotel stay.
And when you sleep in the hotel, where do you feel more comfortable, the hotel or Sunshine?
We feel more comfortable in Sunshine. We do.
Yeah, definitely Sunshine.
It's funny because what I'll do if we're at a hotel is I'll wake up in the morning and go brew my coffee in the bus. I really will.
Yes.
Because that's my routine every morning that I grind my beans by hand and do that whole thing, and that feels like my morning. But in a hotel, I'm like I don't know, it's out of my comfort zone.
Yeah. Can we have a look inside? Because everything is a little bit different to a regular Westphalia, I think, from a first view.
Yeah. You know, like I said, it has the swivel seat that spins around so you can sit in the front, and then it has the original Westphalia cabinetry here.
But we've hacked it up.
But we made it here. Step inside,
I'm gonna come inside.
Yeah, so it has the original cabinetry, but these used to be cabinets, and we made them into drawers.
Ah, okay.
So that they're very long.
We prefer cooking inside, so then we just put these pegs in the counter. This was from a restaurant I was working at before we hit the road. They were getting rid of their tables, so we cut it up, put some pegs in, and now we have our stove and cook inside every day.
So you're working inside. I know when I work with my computer and my iPad and whatever, I every time run out of energy. How you solve this problem? Where do you get the energy from? Because here is no socket to hook up.
There are no outlets out here in the woods, but I can show you we have some solar panels on the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah, here, come out here, I'll show you.
The solar panels have changed our lives. The solar panels changed everything.
You use the van to get where you're going and see the things. So don't worry too much about the inside or the cabinetry or if this thing is right or that thing's right, because it's not going to be, and you're not going to be in the van anyway. You use the van to go out into the world. So,
and that brings me to the point, can you drive me a little bit around? So you have been around, you know all these places here. Can you show me some beauty spots here?
Oh,
we go on a
sure.
ride with Sunshine?
We'd love to.
Oh,
Let's
that's
do
cool.
it.
yes, we'd love to take you on a ride in Sunshine. Come on in, let's go for
Take
it.
me out to California, where the sun is always high, where the streets are paved with gold and no one ever gets old. I'll be longing for that day till you come and take me home. California, California, here I come.
Well, Christian, thank you so much for coming out today. We really enjoyed getting to show you Sunshine and hang out.
It was a pleasure to be with you and looking forward to see you soon again. Thanks for
thank you.
everything. Take care. Bye bye. Das war sie, die Bully Love Story aus Kalifornien mit Kit und JR. Ich hoffe, sie hat euch genauso viel Spaß gemacht wie mir. Freut euch schon auf die nächste.